Hello everyone, Mega Oblivion here, and I came across a very interesting story on Yahoo News, which really pissed me off, made me very angry when I read it and watched the video to it. I'll leave the link down below. Apparently, a diner in a person that was eating at a diner at a restaurant up in New Jersey would not give a female waitress a tip because she was a lesbian. Um, Pretty much this person said, I'm sorry, but I can't tip you because I don't agree with your lifestyle and how you live your life. I think that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of somebody getting out of a tip because of somebody being gay or lesbian. It's just wrong. It's just totally wrong for somebody to do that. I mean, people in that industry who wait on tables, who serve food that way, live off of the tips. They don't get paid well at this job. They have to go on the tips. Alright, waitresses live off this shit. Go ask the waitress and they'll tell you the tip is how they make their money. Plain out simple. People sitting there and denying a person because of their sexuality is totally wrong. If I could ever meet the woman who actually told this waitress this, I would call her a homophobe in a heartbeat because that's what the hell she is. She sits there and pretty much tells this person, I thought you were a guy, but when come to find out that she was a woman and all that, and she discriminated her because of that. That is totally fucking wrong. You don't sit there and deny somebody a tip, their livelihood, because they're gay or lesbian, or if they're black, they're white, they're Mexican, Chinese, Asian, it doesn't fucking matter. It is totally wrong to sit there and deny somebody that. Now, I can understand if somebody was sitting there and they did something wrong. They either spilt the food on you, they gave you an attitude, they served you poorly, but apparently this woman didn't do that. And, she was discriminated just because of, she was into girls. I believe it was wrong. It was totally wrong. Down in the description below is the link to the Yahoo page with the whole video and everything. I just think this woman, whoever you are, I think you're pathetic. I think you're just a homophobe, pathetic person who sit there and just discriminates because of bullshit. I have friends that are gay and lesbian, and it pisses me off to hear when people discriminate people just because they're a girl who is into a girl or a guy who's into a guy. It's totally wrong. It is totally fucking wrong to see people done that way because of that. It's not right. This is 2013. I would think that, elementary school bullshit would have went out the window when people became adults. The same discriminations that little kids did towards each other go into adulthood. Plain out simple. It happens every day. And this woman, and probably her husband was the same way if they had kids. What's that teaching your kids? It's right to discriminate somebody because of, they have sexual feelings to the same sex. That's just wrong. I think people need to open their eyes and change and see what the fuck they're doing and see how they're, They're literally sitting there screwing their own children's minds by telling them this shit. It's people like Westboro Baptist Church, and there's people, there's different organizations that pull bullshit like this. I just wonder if this woman was part of Westboro, or was she part of somebody, or is she just that ignorant? I think ignorance in this country is at an all-time high, and people need just to, stand up, pull their, big kids' clothes on, and sit and say, look, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. We're here, we live together, we survive off of one another. Why the fuck do we have to sit there and downgrade and put down somebody because of how they feel, sexual attention, sexual feelings towards the same sex? It's just wrong, people. Well, I'm out of here, folks, and don't forget to check that link down below. I want to know your thoughts on this. How do you guys feel about this waitress? Go and watch that video first, then come back and give me your honest opinion about it. Till next time, I'm Meg Oblivion, and I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Later.